Hey Rockets, and welcome to the 30th week of school. So the big thing on people's minds before we leave on break, of course, is the remodeling and reconstruction going on in what used to be the science department at Armstrong. So of course they've walled everything off and it's a mess to transport yourself around there. But here's some information on what they were going to do. Who knows if they're still doing it, because of course we can't even see.
Well, as we understand it, the four science labs that are currently there, that would be 145, 146, 149, and the physics room 150, those are all going to be renovated into brand new what we call perimeter labs. The current lecture pit is, as we understand it, somehow going to be filled in, and that's going to be turned into an open commons. And what used to be our back prep room area and our office will likely become an additional classroom.
And how is the process of getting everything out of the prep room?
It was definitely a process. We actually started a little bit last year at the end of the year by throwing out some of the stuff we knew we wouldn't use. But the real push came a little bit in the first semester during some of the professional learning days, but mostly during the second semester because we had to be out by March 21st. So it involved going through every single drawer and cabinet and the chemical storeroom. So it was quite the process. I was teaching in that area for the last 28 years, so it's been home for quite a while. I'm excited about the new place, but I'm definitely going to miss the old Neenah High School science area.
Additionally, the science department teachers have produced some media to compare. This is how, of course, everything looked at the end of last school year, and this was how everything looked mere days before they started pounding and drilling and destroying and doing all of that. And now for this week's sports update.
We just got done with our first scrimmages, so kind of our first game. Bella, you want to talk about how they went?
Yeah, so we played Winneconne first. That was a 9-0 win. Our team chemistry, off the bat, was really good. Our passing, the combinations was really great. And then our second game, we played Hartford and we won 8-0. Again, the passing was really there. It just really showed the potential of our team and the growth that we have become as well. So yeah.
Yeah. So overall, went really well. We're looking forward to having a hopefully successful season. So good start.
If you saw, powerlifting is going to a national tournament in South Carolina. And it's a good thing that we timed the orbit because it's going to be right there. And in terms of events happening at school this week, it's kind of a light week. There's not much happening other than the senior conducting concert. I was going to be a conductor, but unfortunately my classmates were scared by some of the very angry and bombastic music choices that I was proposing.
Well, the concert is tonight at 7:30.
And what's going to be in it?
It is going to feature 10 senior conductors, 5 from orchestra, 5 from band, who will all be conducting either the band or the orchestra in their own self-chosen pieces.
Do you want to talk about the piece that you chose?
Sure, so I chose Tico Tico, which is kind of like a Latin salsa, I think. But I chose it because it has ties to like my family, and I really love the piece in an orchestra format. Yeah, I just really love the piece, and I've always been excited to be a senior conductor.
Why else should someone want to come to the concert?
It's really interesting. I don't think most people don't get to see conductors outside of actual teachers and people who do it for their job. So this is a really interesting opportunity for orchestra and band students, and also just to see your friends in a situation that you wouldn't usually see them in.
Ugh. I completely blundered last week's weather forecast. I had no idea that this past weekend we were going to get a storm of epic proportions. So do I give you this weather forecast for this week, which says high temperatures further continuing to rise and rain and thunderstorms possible nearing the end of the week? Believe it if you want. That's what I have for you. Other than that, Rockets, enjoy your break. See you next April. Rockets, be amazing.